Hello students, welcome to the lecture number 7 of chapter 10. In this lecture, we will learn about refraction of light. My dear students, let's see what happens when light travels from one medium to another. Does it still move in a straight line? I have told you light in a medium travels in a straight line. But when it travels from one medium to another, it refracts, means it changes its path. Like in this picture, you can see in a swimming pool, the bottom appears to be raised. And when we see the letters written on any page with the help of any glass, the letters appears to be raised. And when we dip a pencil in a glass full of water, the pencil appears to be bent at that point of the brim of the water. So it is called refraction of light. Let's understand with this example. Like we have dipped the pencil in a glass full of water. So it appears to be bent at the point of brim. Now what happens? Why it happens? Because the light coming from air and falling on our eyes, it is traveling in different direction. And the light which is coming from water, that falls in different direction. So two different images are formed on our eyes. It means light is changing its path when it travels from one medium to another. So it is called refraction of light. So it is the definition of refraction, the change of direction ray due to change of its medium. Let us understand this with the help of this activity of refraction through a glass slab. It is a glass slab ABCD and a light ray is falling from air to glass. Now my dear students, air is a rare medium because its density is less. So speed of light is maximum, and glass is dense medium and speed of light is less. So when light ray travels from air to glass, means rare to dense medium, it bends towards a normal. As you can see in this picture, the light ray from the point O, it is bending towards a normal. And when it travels from glass to air at the point of O dash, it travels away from the normal. So there is a change of path of light ray. It does not travel in a straight line when it travels from one medium to another. It is changing its path. It is called refraction. Now the angles, as you can see, angle I and angle R are equal to each other because on both the sides, which medium is present? Medium is air. So it means density of air is same everywhere. That is why angle I is always equal to angle R. And when we extend this ray in the backward direction, the incident ray, it is parallel to the emergent ray, refracted ray. So it is the rule that incident ray and refracted ray are parallel to each other. So as we have talked about the laws of reflection, there are two laws of refraction also. First law is the incident ray, the refracted ray and the normal all lie in the same plane. And second law is the ratio of the angle of incidence to angle of refraction is a constant. So angle I and angle R, its ratio is a constant, and that is called refractive index. Note down this term, refractive index. It is a ratio of the angle of incidence and angle of refraction. Let us understand this refractive index in another terms, that when light travels from one medium to another, like this is medium 1 and another is medium 2. So refractive index is represented by the letter small n. So here you can see the refractive index is N21. It is not 21, it is 21. It means the refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1. It is V1 upon V2, means speed of light in first medium to speed of light in second medium. It is the refractive index. So now if we want to find out the refractive index of first medium, then what will be the formula? It will be reversed. That will be called N12, and N12 will be what? V2 upon V1. So it is the refractive index of first medium with respect to second medium. So it is called refractive index, ratio of the speed of light in first medium to the speed of light in the second medium. It is called refractive index. Now we can see that the refractive index. Now the question, I am giving you one question. The refractive index of diamond is 2.42. What is the meaning of this statement? You have to write this answer. This question is in your in-text questions. So you have to write down this answer. So you'll come to know that you have understood it or not. In our next lecture, we will learn about refraction of by spherical lenses.